Dear family, I am Enoch, coming through the ether, evolving, trying to find my true rhythm, right? Real quick, how did I come from never posting anything on social media? No pictures, no photos, no comments, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to Snap, to recently posting a video, me sharing and trying to connect with you, right? I got a method, it helped me, and I feel like it will help others. I'm gonna try to make it clear so you can actually apply it, right? When I say connect the dots, that's a term I use all the time. It's like, building with one another. I actually got it from the brain. When the brain forms new memories or something new, the neurons send energy to other cells. Neurons is specialized cells that transmit that energy, and within that, in those small gaps, it's called the synapse, right? I call them bridges, right? So that lead me to my first video when I was approximately like 2,400 miles away. It wasn't really about the place and where I was at. I ain't got nothing like I'm on a beach and all that, because I haven't did social media in years, so I wasn't caught up on that part of it. So I ain't like I'm just trying to show parts of the trip, in which I kind of am, but the ones that have really meaning to it, right? Not just me posting food and stuff like that or all that stuff. But anyway, back to the method, back to the first video, and what does that mean and how I came to that point. In that moment of time, when I'm there, I'm feeling a certain energy from the history of that place, right? From different people I'm talking to, different things I'm seeing. Before we pull it up, I show a picture of like looking outside the bus when they had somebody stop, but they end up coming on the bus with the dogs. We talking about military, right? We just going to the beach. Military is present. When I did that video, that's before I went to the other side. I show you the armed guards on the little dock before we go. They got assault rifles and everything, right? So it's different things before I even went to the other side that was coming to me and my past and different things, right? So here's the method. In that moment when I'm doing a video and you see me doing like this, I was looking at the mountains in the background, because it's a mountain called the Sleeping Lady, and I'm like, can they see that? But anyway, I'm just giving you like a little insight of what was going on in the video so you can kind of understand it a little bit more, right? I was kind of low. I was kind of trying to cover different things to create that foundation. So what I'm doing now, I'm connecting the dots with my own video. But anyway, this is the method. In that moment, when I'm doing that video, I'm thinking about the past, the present, and the future, and I'm connecting the dots, right? So this is how you do it. You have the main image, the big picture in your head, right? It's supposed to be your purpose, right? Something you want to do. So my purpose was, I want to be woven into the fabric of people with like minds. Please bring them unto me and let I be unto them. Like, so we can connect, right? Like neurons, cell to cell. YouTube is the bridge. And we just sharing that energy, right? We connecting. So you have the big picture in your head. You connecting the dots from your past and your present, right? But these got to be in context with your main idea, your main image, the big picture. And context means, right? I got it right here. I want to be right and exact. When I get into my rhythm, I probably don't have to even refer to the notes, but I want to be right now. Context, right? I use context. Context, the circumstances that form the setting for an event, statement, or idea, and in terms of which it can be fully understood and assessed. So those things is have to be, those past experiences have to be within your context, right? So when you're looking at the past and you're connecting the dots, it's DEF. That's details and data. The E is experiences and events. The F is facts. So that's DEF. You connecting the dots from your past, right? You got the main image in your head. So I'm on the beach. I'm over there in that moment, and things just start. I'm having this gut feeling, intuition. So I'm thinking about the past, present, and future interchangeably, right? And I'm connecting the dots. All that is within context of that main idea. So you're using those DEF, those details and data, those experiences and events. You're using those facts. You're connecting the dots. They all in context with the main idea. My main idea, I want to be woven into the fabric of people with like minds. Please bring them unto me and let I be unto them, right? That's the main idea, connecting all that. But the history itself, not just my past, but the history of this place was trying to connect. I never said it before, but that's the feeling I got. So when I was talking about, I don't want to deviate, but when I was talking about the Easter egg, it wasn't a real visual Easter egg. I'm going to show you the picture on this video of the Easter egg because it wasn't clear. A lot of people missed it. They didn't know what I was talking about and all that. So I'm going to show you that. And then I'm going to do a video on that Easter egg. When I say Easter egg, it's just an image, idea, or character or anything that you put in the video that have another meaning to it, just thrown in there. People do it in movies all the time. That's all I mean on that. But back to the method, right? Main idea, the big picture, your purpose, your preordained aim. Then you got all those events that took place. This is the universe. Take you through those so you can learn from the past, right? They say, learn from the past or you'll be doomed to repeat it, right? And when you're repeating a lesson from the past, that's when it becomes a mistake. Everything else is lessons. If you ain't repeating it, it was a lesson. But if you have to repeat it, that is a mistake, right? So we go into this method. I want y'all to share it. They saying y'all can tag it. I'm not on those other outlets. Go and send it to people. It helped me after all these years to be able to share, and this is what I've been wanting to do because I took things from the past. I connected the dots. I had that main image. I want to connect with the people. I start connecting the dots of things, of the data, experiences, people I talked to, things I seen, things I read, and it all came together that I can use this outlet as a synapse, which is a bridge, and I can be a neuron connecting to other neurons. So that's what I mean by connecting the dots, right? And it came to me in that moment. So when I'm doing this and I'm thinking, you see me messing with my head and I'm thinking of what to say, but I'm feeling it. So I'm just going off of it. I'm just going. You see me like things are revealed in the past, present, and future. You just have to, the writing's on the wall. You just have to connect the dots, right? And I study that. It's simple. It's nothing new under the sun. But when I said reveal, things are how things can be revealed in the future. That's a verb. That's past tense, past the ed, making it past participle. I'm doing all that. So that ended up being my quote. Things are revealed in the future, and just leave it like that. Things are revealed in the future. That's it. How? You got the future, and then you talking about revealed. That's past tense. That's a verb, past tense, right? How? You just connect the dots. So in that time, even though I'm connecting the dots, I seen me making that video and sending it to people. So I'm already seeing that too, though. So I'm seeing the future in that moment, right? So I know it's simple, but it worked. It helped me. You have the main image in your head. You got the big picture, your preordained aim. You take your past experiences, that data, different things you learn, and facts within context, right? You remember I read context. The circumstances that's formed the setting of that main idea and that main image, right? So all those past things that is within context of your main idea, you end up connecting those, and then you'll know what to do next. And then you'll be on that journey on to your true rhythm. So that video, I'm like a zygote in that video, right? But I gave you that and I share that with you because I want to connect with people that they see me sharing, like showing me being vulnerable, showing my flaws. I gave you my first video after so many years that I never posted anything. And I'm sharing to you at the same time, in that moment, what happened, what was my experiences, right? And what I applied and what I'm doing now that is part of me following my true rhythm, right? So the Easter egg I'm gonna show, and then I'm gonna talk about that on another video. The thing with the Bob Marley, real quick, because I know y'all impatient, right? I be impatient. The thing with the Bob Marley thing, the lady I was talking to, she was Jamaican. The family been there from the beginning. The building right in front of her was all dedicated to Bob Marley. The guy that was playing the instrument, I told him to play whatever. He chose to play A Woman's Cry, right? No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley. And in that song, I was just, before I took the trip, I was reading some words. And the main thing that stood out to me in that song was, my fear is my only courage. And that's in that song, that's the words, right? So even in this video, it's a lot of things you might not get, you might not follow, even with me, but if you can take something from it, right? That'd be great. You might read a whole book and something that really resonate with you can help you. So share this with somebody, tag them in. And so that was the thing with the whole Bob Marley thing, right? Those words that I read, my fear is my only courage. The lady was of African descent. Jamaican. They had a Jamaican thing. The thing I show you, it was in the water, and her family owned like 8 or 9 properties and things she was telling me and all that, and the military. That's all something different, but I put that in there because all of that was coming together. So that's how that video was created. This your boy Enoch. Got more videos to show, so come with me on this journey. True rhythm. Start using connect the dots. You know what I mean? You know the meaning of it. There's some little science behind it too. And I feel like if we're not on a journey of following our true rhythm, I feel like we are imbalanced. Peace.